Now, from a man's perspective, I understand the man. True story. There was a husband who was having trouble with his wife. Serious trouble with his wife. When I listened to the story, I just knew that there's this lack of assurance, affection, and attention somewhere. Take for example, between a man and a woman who are married, a husband and a wife, you see the wife unhappy about something. What's she unhappy about? Says that the husband does not really talk to her. And the man is looking at her like, after everything I do, anything you guys need in this house, I provide it. And the woman is not looking at what you are providing. She's thinking about how much time you don't spend with her. Now, from a man's perspective, I understand the man. Because it takes a lot to find money to a man, an average man. So he thinks that all that he went through to find the money, you should appreciate it. But you see, the wife is also having emotional needs at that point in time, and she thinks that what will make sense to her at that point is if you spend some time with her. Now, why is the man unhappy? Now, I tell you all the time, all my examples are true stories. Why is the man unhappy? Because he thinks that he put so much effort into providing for the family. What's he doing? He is projecting what he thinks love is on the wife. He's projecting it on her. I don't know for all men, but majority of men don't know what to do with flowers if you bought them flowers. Why are you buying me flowers? True story. There was a husband who was having trouble with his wife. Serious trouble with his wife. When I listened to the story, I just knew that there's this lack of assurance, affection, and attention somewhere. So I said, buy flowers. That day I was buying flowers. So I said, I'll buy and I'll buy for you. Go and give it to your wife. Now this is his wife that he claims that she's a tyrant, she's causing trouble, she's a problem. He's literally having hell with this woman. So I buy the flowers, he buys the flowers, he goes to give it to her. She calms down. And every 15 minutes she goes to smell the flowers. He was shocked. Guess what he decided to now do because he saw that the flowers worked? He planted a garden. And I told him, I said, you missed the point. That's not the point. So because he thought, oh, since you like flowers, let's plant so that anytime you need, you can just go there. I said, you missed the point. That's not the point. But then he's also thinking as a man, typical man, that, oh, is this what you want? Let's start a business. You get the point. So, like we do in our interpersonal relationship, we do the same thing with God. We project what we think should matter to Him. We project it on Him.